No one tells you this before you lock your hair. Locks will teach you patience in ways you didn't sign up for. They'll humble you, they'll test you, and they'll force you to stop chasing perfection. So if you're thinking about starting locks, or you already have them and you're in that phase where you're questioning everything, this video is for you. Because 4 years in, I've learned that most lock advice isn't wrong. It's just not personal enough. In this video, I'm sharing what's actually worked for my hair, what hasn't, the products I truly love, and the mindset shifts that changed my entire lock journey. Hey. If you're new here, welcome. I'm really glad that you're here and you clicked on this video. I've officially been on my lock journey for 4 years, and I wanted to sit down and reflect, not just on what my hair looks like now, but how I got here. This isn't a perfect lock journey video. This is real. The good stages, the awkward stages, the learning stages, and the growth stages. Because locks are not just a hairstyle, they are a relationship. And you don't really understand that until you're in it. So I'll tell you a bit about before my locks. So I used to have a big curly fro. And don't get me wrong, I loved my curls. They were soft, full, expressive, and they definitely felt like me. But the maintenance was a lot. Wash days were long, if you know you know. Detangling took forever. And styling felt like something I had to mentally prepare myself for every single time. I didn't hate my curls at all. I was just tired. Tired of feeling behind if I skipped a wash day, and tired of feeling like my hair always needed fixing. I started craving something easier. Now this is for me specifically. So why I decided to lock my hair, one of my biggest inspirations was actually my mom. She has locks. And watching her move through life with confidence and freedom just really stayed with me. Her hair wasn't something that she was constantly battling. It just existed with her. Locks felt less like giving something up and more like choosing peace for myself. I wasn't running from curls. I was choosing something that fit my lifestyle better. Something more grounded, intuitive, and just more me. Choosing my lock size was one of the most important decisions I made. I went with medium-sized locks, and honestly, they are perfect for me. I knew I didn't want them too big, but I also knew that sister locks weren't for me. They were too small. Medium was just the perfect balance. They're full without being heavy, and versatile without being overwhelming. And this part is really important. Your lock size should match your lifestyle, not trends or what looks good on someone else. The early stages taught me patience very quickly. There were a lot of frizzy days, uneven moments, and times I questioned my decision on getting locks. But I had to remind myself in the first year, locks are not an overnight glow up. They're a slow becoming. So let's talk about what genuinely worked for my hair. One is using less product. This changed everything for me. My locks thrive with lighter water-based products. Once I stopped overloading my hair, my locks felt healthier and cleaner. Also spacing out retwists. I stopped chasing perfectly neat roots. Less manipulation helped my locks thicken naturally and also reduce tension on my scalp. Also, just listening to my hair. I stopped treating social media like a rule book. What works for someone else's locks does not mean that it will work for yours. Now let's get into some products I love and actually use, because this is where people get overwhelmed. I want to be clear, I'm not a product hopper. I believe in using what works consistently. So first is the Taliah Waajid lock line. So I have been using the Love My Locks Lock It in Honey leave-in conditioner, and also the Tight Hold for Locks Naturals and Twists. These right here have been my best friend. I absolutely love the Taliah Waajid lock line. So the Tight Hold for retwists, it gives me hold without stiffness, crunch, or flaking. There's no buildup. My roots stay neat. I don't like when my locks feel heavy or when they look like they have buildup in it. That is not for me. I also love their leave-in conditioner. So this is the Lock It in Honey leave-in conditioner. And I used to be scared of conditioners because I heard that you're not supposed to put conditioner in your hair. Locks still need moisture. They don't stop needing care just because they're locked. Another thing is hydration. Hydration is one thing that I do not play about. You don't need to soak your locks in water every day, but they do need to stay hydrated. That's where refresher sprays come in. It can be light misting, but intentional moisture. I've noticed that hydrated locks move differently. They feel different. I've never had brittle locks, and I've never had crunchy locks. And that's not luck, that's intention. When I say hydration is key, I mean it. For my edges, I use Red One Aqua Hair Wax Full Force Maximum Control. Now this is for my edges only, not my locks. Never use hair wax in your locks. At least I don't. It's way too thick and it's not good for it. So this gives me great control without flaking, just on my edges only. And when I say a little goes a long way, I do mean it. This has great hold. And one more product that I have to mention is the Nairobi Wrap-It Shine Foaming Lotion. So when I'm doing twist outs or using curlers, then I will use the Wrap-It Shine Foaming Lotion. This product has been so good for me. It gives hold, shine, and definition with no flaking. That's what I've experienced with using this so far. My locks still feel soft, not sticky, not crunchy, and not coated. So if I'm setting my hair and want it to last, but still move, this is what I reach for. So some things that I wish I knew early on. If I could go back, first, I wish I knew that the awkward stages weren't something to get through. There's something to grow through. I spent so much time early on wondering when my locks would look right. When would they be long enough? When would they be thick enough? Or even when would they be neat enough? And what I didn't realize is that every stage is doing exactly what it needs to do. Nothing was wrong or behind, and nothing needed fixing. You really just have to trust the process. And I also wish I knew that your lock journey will ask you to unlearn comparison. Social media makes it really easy to believe there's a right way for locks to mature. But everyone's hair density is different. Your scalp is different. Your lifestyle is different. Comparing your locks with someone else's will only make you impatient. I also wish I knew that neatness is not the same thing as health. There were times I thought my locks needed to be freshly done to be good hair. But constantly chasing neatness can actually cause more stress, more tension, and just more frustration altogether. Healthy locks don't always look perfect, but they feel strong, flexible, and alive. And that matters more. So 4 years locked in, and locks have given me more than just a hairstyle. They've given me so much patience, confidence, and just freedom. So if this video helped you anyway, like it, subscribe, and comment where you are on your lock journey. We're growing through this together.